all, welcome back to my channel, Cavalier. Today's Monday, therefore we are going to be speculating about a certain thing. So the first thing that I want to talk about is why am I making these speculation videos? Well, I like to speculate about a lot of things, and I just started to make it a series. So that's pretty much it. And I wanted to keep my channel a little bit different from others. So not just let's plays, not just gameplays, not just this, not just that. I do a lot of things. I'm not a master of one, I'm a jack of all trades. That's simply the explanation of this channel. So today speculation is all about Team Rocket or Team Rainbow Rocket after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Given the fact now I have not played the game because I don't have a DS, I don't have a game, but I know the kind of like a theory, the lores of Pokemon and everything. So Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon introduced us to the Pokemon kind of like Team Rainbow Rocket, where you go back and visit all these kind of new bosses. So given the fact, if you don't know about the game, or if you're not played like this game, or you didn't choose to buy this game because it was just an iteration of Sun and Moon, whatever the fact is, that's not the point that we're going to be talking about here. Well, you missed out on something that is cool and unique, to be honest with you. Now, the game was not created by the veterans of the Pokemon industry. They have been working on the Switch game. Now this has been working by the younger staff. They kind of like divided the team. So the veterans who have been working on the Gen 4 remakes or Gen 8, whatever it is, they are working on the Switch thing. These guys have been working on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, again, given the fact that it's just an iteration of Sun and Moon, Sun and Moon should have been, and it kind of like the game is like that. They have been introduced a lot of things. Now when they kind of like introduced Rainbow Rocket, everyone speculated that, I didn't, but everyone speculated that they're going to be this, they're going to be that, maybe end game, maybe mid game, maybe they are the main villains, not the Eighth of Paradise and stuff like that. Now that's the fact, like it's now been concluded that it's like a post game thing. After like you finished everything, it's going to pop up. Now Team Rainbow Rocket, if you don't know about it, Giovanni is the boss, and there's no confirmation on his presence yet, till the fact that I know that he can be from this like universe or from parallel universe. But other bosses, Getsis, Cyrus, Archie, Maxie, Lysandra, every one of the other bosses from the other generations have been taken from their other worlds. So that's the speculation theory is all about. Now, what is the future of Team RS? Now, they're not just like ended these things like parallel universe, just given the fact that parallel universe exists like millions and millions of possibilities. So these guys have been taken from the universe where they have been successful. So you as a 10-year-old hero didn't exist in that game, alright? So Archie won, Maxie won, Cyrus won. Everyone created their own version of their reality, a possibility by concluding their villainous thing. So they finished it and then they are the boss. But at the same time, they kind of like killed themselves in the process. For example, Kyogre, unleashing Kyogre and destroying everything, every land, you're gonna die as well, right? But at the same time, they kind of like popped up. Giovanni picked them up and then put them in this universe. Like, oh, I saved you. You want to create something like that, but you know what? You're fine. You're gonna be the villain in this universe. That backfired on him though, because they kind of didn't care about the cost. They succeeded in their cost. Now this universe is new to them. They're like, where am I looking at? What am I looking at? Stuff like that. So when you go and confront them, they'll be like, you know what? And when you defeat them, it's like, okay, alright, you defeated me. Alright, go on, just do the job and finish it off. So that's the speculation comes up. What's the future of Team Rainbow Rocket? Now, they didn't get completely destroyed. They didn't get completely defeated. Alright, they are there. They're still there. So Giovanni will be like, alright, everything is done for now, but I'll be back. So there's like two aspects of things that I want to speculate about. One, if it's from our universe, which is not a possibility because he died in our universe. Because at the end of the second generation, he will be defeated. He will not have anything else. So he'll be like, you know what? Suicide. Or he didn't die. He just made it up. Be like, we thought he died, but he didn't. He escaped. He made a master plan, and then he came back some generation, brought all these bosses from other parallel universes, and then confronted you. You defeated him yet again. He's gone. So he's just gone. Or he can be from a parallel universe as well, where he was successful, and now he brought these people who were successful as well, but didn't go well as planned. He's out of this universe to somewhere else. Possibilities endless. So what is the real possibility of him existing in this universe again? So the game has been moved to Switch. Now he cannot be there again because this is like nostalgia. Because after like 20 years, we've been facing all these kind of different villains. They are really nice. So people thought, you know what, let's just bring them back, in a successful manner. It's like, all right, they are successful. What is it? But they've been like, after you defeat them, they will be transferred to their own individual universes where they came from. So they will dead. They are dead, right? Like if they put him back, like in the Kyogre universe, he's drowning to death. If he's put back to the Groudon universe where like everything is land, no water, he's gonna die soon. Cyrus's perfect world is gonna be like endless possibilities are gonna be there. Lysander destroyed his entire universe, entire planet, and then he's gonna die as well. So like everyone has their own like dark past, but except for one, Ketsus. Now in this universe, or in his dark plan, all he wanted was create a perfect dragon. Now with the possibility of Reshiram and Zekrom, he would have created it. So in this universe, he's the boss, and he would tell you himself, like, I needed a king. Like Ian was not the possibility that I could create as a king, so I could stand back and rule. But now Giovanni is the man. So possibly they two might get together yet again, and then they can destroy the universe yet again, or try to destroy it. Well, I really want to see them as not a just like a post-game thing. Okay, they are individually powerful bosses in their own regards. Every one of them had a great moment. So that's what the story was all about. In Ultra Sun and Moon, the post game was basically simply nostalgia. You faced all these bosses, now you're going to face them, but they're stronger version, they're better version, they're successful version. But that didn't pan out right because it was just a single battle. If you think about it, the post game content was about like 1.5 hours. If you play the entirety of things, puzzles, battles, and everything, just 1.5 hours, simple as that. That's not like that's not enticing enough for me to like to look at them in a different way than I already have seen. So I would say just go back to the places where you can go and then like change certain things. But yeah, I think this Giovanni is from our universe. My speculation is like he's from this universe. He just faked his death. He escaped. He put a master plan together. He brought all these people from their own respective universes. Now they are all gone. So but he knows how to bring them from different universes. Now in this universe they're dead. When they send them back, they're dead. But at the same time, he can bring them back from a different universe, right? So what if in that universe you existed? As a 10-year-old you existed, but they defeated you. So they are even more stronger than they already are. So success is not just a fact like, oh, they got Kyogre unleashed, they got Groudon unleashed, they created a perfect world with Dialga and Palkia. That's not success. The success is defeating you, the 10-year-old who beat them out real bad. Let's just be really here, you did. So they kind of tried to beat you in our universe, but they didn't. But in that universe they did. So now Giovanni is bringing them out, and then in that universe, if they send them back, obviously they're won, right? You're not there anymore. You're defeated. They're won. So sending them back will not be like that bad of a thing. But this time around, he's going to be coming back 10 years later again, because if they bring him back yet so fastly, the nostalgic effect will not be there. This was a perfect nostalgic effect. People mostly bought this game because of the Team Rainbow Rocket's presence in the post game. At least the people that I've seen play this game just because of the Team Rainbow Rocket. But my speculation is that Giovanni is from this universe. He's cunning. He's planning for something big. 10 years from down the road, Gen 10 maybe, Gen 10, Gen 11, he might be there. He might bring them back, like as I said, and 3 more villains. Gen 8, Gen 9, Gen 10, 3 more villains extra. Bring them all in. And then putting them in the situations where you can go and defeat them, rather than becoming the post-game event as is. I'm thinking the veterans of the Nintendo and Game Freak are thinking, all right, post-game 1 hour, 1.5 hours, that's not a big deal. So I'm going to put them up, like for example, the entire game is going to be revolving around them. So my ideologies, I already talked about how Gen 8 from Switch is going to be like, how they're going to change and stuff like that. Or my speculation about it, so go and check it out. If that happens, if they kind of like change the entire formula of the Pokemon games, then the villains might also be different, and at that game it might be like Dragon Age Inquisition or Mass Effect Andromeda. It's like going to be 60 hours plus. The game is going to be like that big on the Switch, open world. Boom, you're going to go to all these things, and certain things can be there at every villain. Or they can create a game. Hear me out on this. This is speculation, but they can create a game where all the generations are there. In that universe. Gen 1 to Gen 8, for example. They created Gen 8, and then after the next game is going to be like Gen 1 to Gen 8, this game is going to be there. Data is going to be going through the roof, I understand, but just to hear me out, this can be a possibility. If they improve the hardware of the Switch, they can put like more data in it. They can do this game. And the best example that I can give you is, you can go to all the just like the universes there. You can go to all the regions and you can do all the shits that you already did, but better. All remakes, all open world. So possibilities are endless, and that's my speculation, guys. Team Rainbow Rocket's future. They're going to be back 10 years from now. The game is going to be revolving all around them. 10 villains possibly, I'm guessing. So that's just a round number. 10 years from now, 10 more villains. Overall 10 villains. Boom. They're going to destroy everything, and you need to stop them. Can you? Let's see. Hit that like button if you like this video. Share the video with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel for this gaming. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about Team Rainbow Rocket. Did you like the post-game event? Did you buy the game first of all? Didn't you? Or it's like, oh, this is just the same iteration, I'm not going to buy it. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about Team Rainbow Rocket? Did they play with the nostalgia really perfectly, or they just like overdid it with like all the bosses? Like, cliche, man. This is cliche. Or this is perfect nostalgia. It's a thin line, so it can go badly. To me, it's a perfect nostalgia, but to you, it might be a cliche, cringy event. So whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Till that point, stay peculiar, be peculiar. Stop horsing around and hit that subscribe button, and also the notification bar next to it, the bell. Just tap on the bell and subscribe to the channel and join the Cavalier army. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, you beautiful bastards.
Let it go, make my body go, take our bodies high.